State. I kind of want to tell you guys a story that happened to me a couple months ago. I had a friend that was that's now an attorney. He just graduated from Thomas Jefferson, and he's doing what he's trying to do for the company he's working for now, which is going to networking meetings, doing the whole schmoozing, trying to get clients. What happened was he went to this networking meeting. He invited me to go. And I decided to go. And I said, you know what? I just kind of want to watch from the background what people do to drum up business. You know, I go to a lot of these, but I never do it from that angle where you're just watching to see what's going on. So I sat there and I watched. And it's really interesting what we decide to do when we're trying to do when we try to drum up business. What I've noticed is within the first 3 minutes, right when you introduce yourself, what is the first thing people do? A business card, right? And if you say like, hey, what do you do? I'm a CPA, and they go, here's my card. And what normally happens within a couple, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or when you go home, you have a stack of what? Business cards. How many times have you guys had a stack of business cards and you don't remember who those people were? By a show of hands. Do you guys know that feeling? Yeah? How many guys are guilty of doing that? All right, we got some honest people. That's good. I kind of feel bad. It happened to me today. And I was going to do the story. I'm like, crap, now I feel really bad. So my friend came up to me and said, hey, I'm having trouble getting business. I go to these networking meetings, and I don't seem to get business like this. Is there something you can do? Or something you can do to help me out? And I'm a coach, and I do it for a living, and I only do it by referral only. And so I told him, well, I'm going to tell you what to do, but if you do it, you're going to have to go 100% on this. And he goes, I will. Anything to drum up business? I said, okay, good. Now, he had just spent a lot of money on these cards. These cards were made from like Japanese elk wool or seal, or I don't know what it was. Very expensive cards, and I said, great, I want you to throw those away. And he looked at me and he thought I was joking. I said, no, please, throw those away. Matter of fact, the second thing I want you to do is, I don't want you to ever tell people that you have a website. Now, this guy just became an attorney for a powerful company. I said, the third thing I want you to do is I don't want you to give out your phone number. So at this point, he goes, you're kidding, right? I said, no, absolutely not. I said, what I want you to do instead when you go there, I said, when you go to talk to them, why don't you have such a powerful conversation with them that they want to work with you? He thought about it for a minute. He goes, well, what about if it's not about being an attorney? I said, that's fine. Just have a conversation. What if you just started by asking, what's going on in your world? What's going on in your world? And what if they give you an answer throughout the conversation and they have a particular problem and you happen to solve it for them right there on the spot? And he said, all right, well, I'll try that. So he went back. A couple weeks later, he comes back to me and goes, well, I did what you said. I said, good, what happened? He goes, well, I was speaking to people. There was one particular CPA. I try to serve him the best that I can. And he had a legal problem. And right away, the first thing that was in his head is, well, I can make $200 off of him. Why should I give him the answer? But he ended up not doing that. He gave him the answer on the spot. He spent about 45 minutes with him and gave him what he would have normally charged. Long story short, the guy didn't hire him. But he got 3 referrals immediately right afterwards. The thing is, most people think that you get things by getting things. It's not. You get things by giving things away. And that's the reality of it. So if you guys are all here tonight, there's something that we do before and after the meetups, which is we go and network. And I want you guys to do this challenge tonight. What if you guys didn't pull out your cards tonight? What if you guys didn't tell someone to go on a website or tell them how big you are and how many deals you've done, and you just served them so strongly that they say, who are you and how can I work with you? Because that's when the power comes from you giving information and changing it into transformation. That's food for thought. Thank you for listening. All right.